Привет всем, с вами Константин и стрим по игре Vesperia. Поехали. Привет, Рина. Ты, как всегда, вовремя.
I can't take it anymore. I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts to kick in.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by. We're just as hungry as you are.
What a tyrant.
Прошел игру. Быстро ты ее. Ну и как тебе концовка? Давайте отдохнем, поедим.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne too.
Yep. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
Все главные герои живы.
That's putting it
супер.
lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Что такое игра плюс? Ну, это, по сути, новая игра, только с тем уровнем, который ты прокачал под конец игры. Если ты взял 70 уровень и дошел до финала, то новая игра плюс начнет у тебя новое прохождение, начиная с 70 уровня, и ты можешь качаться дальше. И что, нам его что ли отдал?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Ну, значит, новую игру плюс ты начнешь с 54 уровня и можешь прокачаться до 100 или 200, я не знаю.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? Yeah.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Вор на титул старый шпион. Ну, один раз убили, это не проблема. Ну, флакон жизни. Чем скажешь, Карл?
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little... It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
И все? Я думал, хоть сыграть с тобой можно в кости или что-нибудь такое.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing. But I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn.
Да просто не говори ему, все.
I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
О, стой. Так. Ты что, не втыкаешь, нет?
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
Но, тем не менее, ты его и победил, хоть и не с первой попытки.
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
Ну, как доберусь до финала, посмотрим, что там за концовка будет. Ах, ворон.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What, you ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up.
Я не говорю, что во всех играх серии сказания концовки плохая. Я говорил, что в Зестерии и Берсерии
Didn't I stand
концовки не
together with
очень
you in the face
хорошие
of evil?
были. Я конкретно про эти две части говорил, потому что я только в них и играл.
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry, don't worry. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep...
You plan on sticking with
Что
us
за
until
игра?
Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us, but might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn.
Shines Lightning. Не знаю, не слышу про такое. А он корабль не пускает. Он гада. А где Рита жудит? Чем скажешь, умная? Ну, может, потом гляну как-нибудь. Семь дней. Ну, неплохо. Вообще ничего нету. 7 дней удовольствия. Неплохой результат от игры. Ну, пришлось попотеть, это нормально. О, Рита.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the...
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Ну да, было дело. Арита все-таки переживает за Эстель. Хоть и не говорит это при ней, не показывает виду. Куда же у нас Джудит-то делась? Мне вот интересно узнать. Да. Блин, куда она деться-то могла? Или её здесь вообще нету? О. На то он и финальный босс в конце игры, чтобы тебе не пришлось так сладко. Ну, странно вообще. Кэрол что-то, по-моему, сам с собой разговаривает там. Бормочет себе под нос. Блин, да где Джудит? Мне ж не по-любому надо поговорить, и потом уже дальше будет сюжетка.
Oh? Are you going to look for that Cumore guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did.
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't.
Темнишь.
You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Ну, теперь-то вроде со всеми переговорил. Ну и чё дальше-то? Отдохнуть нам дадут. Кэрол все себе под нос бормочет. Да, отдохнуть.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat? Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the aircraft. It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigation?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal. Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell ya.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
The two barrier Blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single Blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia, and if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Садимся и топаем в гавань.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Feel this
Take this!
Feel this holy power! Are you done already?
Yeah, I feel good.
place.
We'll crush them all.
Now this is my style. Take this.
Lightning wave. The sign of victory.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that kind of hurt.
Так, в гавани. Где эта гавань-то, блин? Тут, насколько я помню, заброшенный, разрушенный город. Не, отстань, не хочу скрыться. Нам, наверное, вон туда надо. Или сюда? Это у вас Гелиард. Так, а что у вас по снаряжению-то? Пока всего хватает. Так, спуститься бы надо. Блин, походу я обратно вернулся. Так. Север у нас там, а порты у нас вроде на востоке были, да? Значит, нам надо в ту сторону чесать. Блин, ты меня спрашиваешь? Ты же прошел игру. Мне, по идее, надо сейчас в портовый... да, в порт, чтобы найти корабль и отправиться в пустыню. О, а вот теперь вниз можно спускаться. Ты чего? Головой-то бьешься. Освободили от рабского труда, но это хорошо. Это Флинн начал тут порядки наводить. Без разрешения вход запрещен, но мы как бы прошли. Спокойно себе. Охрана так себе.
You'll be gone soon enough.
How's this? The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good.
Уже все стали знак победы с друг другом.
That last battle was sure fast. I wish all battles were that easy.
Easy? I don't know, I didn't feel much of anything. I wanted a little more action, you know?
Oh, you're a fan of getting beaten to a pulp while struggling to beat some crazed giant monster?
Ah, don't put it like that, old man. It's not struggling, it's fun. So much fun. The best part about a battle is its raw challenge.
It's raw challenge, huh? I kinda like the way that sounds.
Sorry, but I'd prefer to avoid the hard-fought battles. They're rough on these old bones.
But that makes it even more fun.
How's that?
That's for you to find out, old man.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
The sign of victory! Okay. Yay! Good job.
А теперь каждый раз это будет после боя делать. Так, не понял. Что случилось? А Джудит мягко свалила. Быстро она вернулась. Вообще странно, почему Джуди так Бластии не любит?
Oh,
it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kind of made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubt.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them.
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos. But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
После этой игры, ну не знаю, вариантов 2, или я все-таки возьму себе переиздание Resident Evil 2 ремейк, либо в феврале дождусь Годитер 3. Хотя выходит Годитер 3, и спустя неделю ровно выходит Metro Exodus.
I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back.
Oh,
add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her all right.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea!
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Вот так просто. Сомневаюсь. Сейчас по-любому что-нибудь прикажет сделать.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so the other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know.
What was the name of that Guardian guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk? Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with.
Well...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen on...
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Подарит даже, офигеть.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Я уже говорил, в ближайшее время это Resident Evil 2 ремейк и Город 3.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparation.
Да мы уже готовы как-то. Да, погнали.
This is the Fiertia. She'll be your ship as soon as you've escorted her to Nordopolica. And this man is Tokunaga of Gull's Song, a maritime guild affiliated with Fortune's Market.
I'm Tokunaga. Very nice to meet you.
He's only on board for this voyage, so next time be sure to hire your own pilot. We're not in a hurry, but these are important negotiations, so I really appreciate the help.
What is the ship's cargo?
Ну, нет, вряд ли я буду проходить.
That's confidential information.
It's nothing we should be worried about, is it?
Relax. We've got it covered. All right. Head towards Nordopolica.
Да и новая ларка.
Go directly southwest from Torum Harbor and you'll see the Desier continent. Nordopolica is at the eastern edge.
I hope you won't mind if I go over the Fiertia's controls for you. You can only disembark from the ship where you see a dock, a port, or a beach. You won't be able to get onto land where there are cliffs. Of course, the ship can't pass over rocks, but you'll also have to keep her out of the shallow. You might be able to take her into some rivers, if they're deep. However, if there's a bridge spanning the river, you won't be able to take her under. We wouldn't want to clip off our mast. And that's about it.
О, прикольно.
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah, you're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Merman. The first thing had to be Merman. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck. What's the president of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy. He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful. That's running and hiding.
Круто.
It'll be nice if we don't run into the mermen, won't it?
That's pretty wishful thinking.
You're quite the pessimist for your age, girlie.
I'm just a realist.
Anyway, thanks for your help. Looks like we're gonna make it there on time.
Да, слышал.
Yeah, Leviathan's Claw was going to beat us there if we hadn't found an escort for the ship.
Leviathan's Claw, huh? That's a name I seem to be hearing.
Oh? They're the guild that's specializing in sales of Hopeland Blastia.
Oh, that explains the situation in Heliord.
Lately, they've been trying to steal our clients from us. If we weren't able to cross the sea, they would have swiped up another one of our major customers.
Still, I can't help but wonder where those slime balls are getting their products from.
Indeed. Hopeland Blastia isn't exact.
You don't think the Empire is behind this? No, that couldn't be. It's mages that are supervising the...
Ah, right on time.
Everyone, be careful!
Что случилось? Фига себе, акула. Морская болезнь у акулы. Серьезно?
Well, well, aren't you a chatty monster?
Sorry if I hurt you.
Take this!
Управление неудобное, но не знаю, не играл, не могу сказать.
You're true to your reputation. I was right to bring you along.
I tell you, brave Vesperia doesn't have any shame in work, even while I'm looking for Apatheia and doing all sorts of other...
Apatheia? Isn't that what you were looking for back in Norhar?
That's right.
That's nothing but a fairy tale. I researched it a while back, but eventually I realized that there's simply no way.
I'm well aware people think it's a fairy tale.
Why are you looking for it?
Well, because the Don told me to.
It's still alive.
Как она в него там оказалась?
Well, that was a pleasant voyage.
Can you really call it a voyage when you're in a monster's belly?
What are you doing all the way out here? I was hunting for treasure when I fell into the ocean, but a nice monster came to play with me.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't become part of a complete breakfast.
This is all well and good, but can we get the ship back on course?
Yeah, sure.
Че? Я ж думаю, его схавали.
So that wasn't all of them.
I've healed him, but he should still rest.
Well, this is a real problem. I don't suppose any of you know how to...
А ничего, что у нас... А, я думал, она сломана. Это сделано.
Patty, you can?
If you're gonna travel around the world, you'd better be a...
Then I'd like to ask you to be in charge of piloting...
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, of course. We've made much better time than I thought. We could even afford to make a side trip or two. I'll leave the course up to you.
With a ship, we can go practically anywhere we want.
Estelle, I know you want to look for... But don't you think we have more important things to...
Do you think?
I'll do what I want. Don't worry about me.
We just started our guild. We should err on the safe side, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right. And feel free to give me directions about our course.
Про Катерину слышал, конечно. Даже как ты играл на Xbox 360. Но Кэтрин Classic вышла на ПК как это вместе с переизданием Кэтрин Full Body, которое вот должно скоро выйти на плойку. Блин, прикольно. Теперь можно полную карту посмотреть. Блин, что-то кажется далеко.
The fog's gotten awfully thick.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
Fog like this is usually a sign something bad's about to
Нет, там
happen.
русского языка нету.
Knock it off!
Talk like that long enough and something bad will happen.
Hey, front! I mean bow!
We're going to hit.
Да, недолгим наше путешествие было. О, корабль-призрак. Круто.
What is that? That's an old ship. I've never seen.
I think it says the Atherum.
Прикольная в натуре корабль-призрак. А сейчас будем исследовать. Может, нищечки какие-то есть. Арина, ты находил корабль-призрак, нет? О, нас уже в гости зовут.
That's weird. There's no sign of it. It's like
No way! Come on! Get the Vesperia going!
Рита начала паниковать.
No can do.
А значит, это по сюжету есть. Блин, я думал, какой-нибудь секрет.
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong with it?
You think this thing's the problem?
Ooh, maybe it's a curse.
You don't really think so, do you?
Why don't we go take a look? It'll be fun. I love this sort of thing.
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the Blastia. We gotta go take a look.
Are you planning on just leaving the Vesperia like?
All right, why don't 4 of us go investigate while the rest stay here and keep watch?
That should be fine.
Okay, so repeat and I'll go. And who's the third person?
I'm not going. No way.
Yuri, why don't you decide?
Gotcha.
You need to think about balance when splitting the party. Understand? This ship could also be attacked by monsters.
4 членов команды. Ну, если я и Репит идем, то Джуди тоже пойдет. Наш, конечно, хочет.
Me? Be careful, okay?
Ладно, пускай остальные останется здесь.
You want Raven the Great to come? Good, great, that's hunky-dory.
Что-то прям все очкуют.
You're taking me.
No, you stay right here and watch the ship.
I'm not so good. Real?
Вот никто не хочет, да? Брать хила. А что если без хила? Что, думаю, что-то сложное будет? А мы пойдем на хардкор. Пошли, Рейвен.
All of you be careful. We'll set off a smoke signal as soon as the Ceres Blastia is fixed.
Thanks.
It looked quite sinister from the outside, but nothing interesting has happened so far.
Yeah, seriously. Looks like all my hunches were off.
Hunches?
I was kind of hoping for something, but you aren't scared at all.
Oh, so I should be saying things like, "Aw, save me, Yuri," and grabbing onto you?
It's no fun if you tell me up front you're gonna do it. Forget it.
That's too bad. It sounded like fun.
Don't hurt us now. Newman Blade!
Such grace! Strike! Come on, wind. Thank you, thank you. А, трезубец. Неплохо.
Супер. Джудит у нас будет раздавать дамагу. О, высоковато. О, джекпот. Меч Огра. Ну не, он физзащиту почти на 20 единиц снижает. Нафиг, нафиг, нафиг. Как добраться туда? Зеркало. Сейчас хоп, и в одном зеркале твоего отражения не будет. Вот это было бы вообще жутко. Но это как бы тоже жутко выглядит. Ага. Так-то проще. Что это за монстры? Якорный призрак. Слабость, огонь, свет.
I'm just getting started.
Ничего не дали. Ну и ладно, боимся. Что с призраком взять? Так, а это уже не призрак.
Don't hurt us now.
So don't pick any more fights.
Yeah, I feel good.
Ну, навык. Растем. Даже целых 3 навыка. Тебя что, никак не оглушить? Успел.
Oh man. All right, let's go. Destruction!
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Yeah, I feel good.
Еще один навык. Репит апнулся. Это я имею в виду Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Нет, не играл. Просто мне не особо эта вселенная не нравится, поэтому я не играл. Блин.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Let's go.
We got a head start. This ain't a bad strategy either. All right, who's next?
Sorry for being so strong.
Всю игру прошел. Ну, супер. Блин, ну мне нравится такая локация. Вообще прям суперски выглядит. Стоп.
Are they all together?
We'll crush them all.
Это что за полтергейст? Нифига себе, он телепортируется.
That's over.
Ooh, they look scary.
Прикольно.
Don't hurt us now.
Come on, wind. Knock him around and
We're done.
Ooh, that's nice.
Thank you, thank you.
DLC, блин.
This one's pretty tough.
По поводу сюжетных DLC я тебе ничего и не скажу, потому что пока неизвестно.
This is my victory pose.
Это, скорее всего, к ней так же, как и к Берсерии будут. Ух ты. Как и в Берсерии будут DLC на костюмы и бусты. О, лосось. Рис, водоросли. Супер. Кстати, надо бы хоть что-нибудь приготовить для разнообразия, да?
Oh man. All right, let's go.
У нас достижения, славные сражения. Не успел зайти, уже атаковали.
I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Ну, нужно немного подождать и посмотрим, будут ли каким DLC потом или нет. Пока есть DLC на костюмы. И все. Ну и на бустеры. О, нифига себе. И жизнь, и атака, и магическая атака, ловкость, защита. Офигеть. Супер. Да, когда он, конечно, невидимый, ты попадешь. Ух ты. Я даже не буду стараться это выговорить. Ну, ловкость, конечно, на 30. Нифига себе, магическая атака, насколько возрастает? На 120. Офигеть. И физическая атака на 70. Супер. Так, надо бы спуститься вниз, там посмотреть. Там уже тоже были дверки. Ну да, оттуда мы пришли. С двух сторон.
That's over. Yeah, I feel good.
Huh. There's something about this mirror. It almost gives you the feeling there's a room hidden on the other side of the glass. Okay, I hear you. Don't get sidetracked, right? All right, let's get serious and keep moving.
Так, может там что-то есть, правда, нет? Не, ничего. Ну-ка. О, у нас, по-моему, блин. Ну ладно.
We got a head start. This ain't a bad strategy either.
No way. We're done. That's over.
This power will make me stronger.
Ну что, здесь ничего нет, что ли? Ну ладно, хоть одно зелье дали. Волшебная линза. Блин, надо было их прикупить, это они заканчиваются, блин. Нет, отстань, не хочу с тобой драться.
think I just heard a weird noise.
Look at that!
Whoa!
Блин, я еще не все не исследовал.
This is why I didn't want. I guess we just gotta.
All right, there's no use sticking.
Yep, let's go. I wonder if everyone we left behind is okay.
Oh my, what happened? I can't believe the mast would suddenly collapse like that.
We're fine, but I hope Yuri and the others are okay.
I'd be surprised if they came out of an impact like that.
I'm worried about everyone.
Now hold on just a second. Who'll protect the ship while you're gone?
I'm sorry, but protecting Estelle is the guild's
I'm sorry, but I can't stand not knowing what happened to... But will we be okay with just the three of us?
What are you complaining about?
That's where I come in.
Weren't you told to stay put? Not that I really care or...
Those words are powerless to put out the blazing fire that burns in an adventurer's heart. So you want to go inside the ship? Because the ship, it reeks of treasure.
I don't smell any.
An adventurer's sense of smell is sharper than the teeth of a man.
I don't mind if you tag along, but you get in my way, and I'm leaving you behind.
I'll be even more useful than a sea roach on the...
Yes, I suppose we don't have a choice.
Be sure to come back. I don't want to be adrift out here for... It does feel a bit hopeless with just the two of us.
Don't say things like that. Talk about something more...
Oops, sorry.
I'm worried about the others, of course, but this place is scary. Let's make this quick.
Leave it to me!
Блин, а за эстета не так и привычно играть.
Hey, help me out when I'm casting. Leave it to me. Starstroke.
All's well that ends well, Corgi.
With shorter legs?
That bothered you too? A new skill under my belt.
Так. Приемы. Пока так оставим. Ну, так мы теперь другим путем пойдем, да? Прикольно придумано.
Let's eliminate them. Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Sharknado strokes! Pierce Buster! Fun breath! Oh, sharpened ray!
Сколько по времени? Не знаю, часа 2-3 может.
Pierce Buster! The din of this modest land! Strength! Full power! Onward!
These are the threads that weave our future.
That's the logical outcome.
По два этих хапнули. Навыка. Ну да, сегодня пятница.
What's the matter, Patty? I wanted to go with Yuri. You don't wish to go with me? You don't bother me, but I want to stick closer to Yuri than a Remora. That might be a touch difficult. Oh, you could cling to repeat like a remora with little trouble. The remora part's not important.
Не поняла она юмора. Вернее, слов.
Try?
Oh, din of this modest land!
Dwell in this blade!
Sharpness! Sharpen rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Pierce cluster!
Undefiled purity!
Pierce cluster! Rest in peace.
Еще прикольно. Классно сделали, что надо по другую сторону идти.
To go too fast. We don't know what's lurking around here, so we have to be careful.
Is that right? In that case, I'll walk behind you, Carol.
Huh?
All right, Carol. Ramming speed!
I'm not set on being up front.
You're the only man I can rely on, Carol. Not that you hold a candle to Yuri.
Whoa, Patty! There's no need to shove.
Так, блин, а в той двери чё?
Don't get sloppy. Pierce Buster!
Grant them thy undefiled clarity!
Right away!
Powerful hopper!
Pierce Cluster!
Grant them thy undefiled clarity!
Right away! An exquisite victory!
Come on, that's enough. Quit wandering off every 5 steps.
There might be loot around.
I don't care about loot. Let's move on.
Wait a minute. Are you scared?
What would I be scared of? Eek! What was that?
The door closed by itself. That's bizarre. Let's go investigate.
Wait up! What if we get separated?
Блин, это самые интересные такие комические ситуации, которые я когда-либо видел.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Delightful!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Champagne!
That's no good!
Pierce Buster!
Destroy
Delicious!
Delightful!
Holy powers, curse me!
First aid! Smile, wave of Grant them
Pierce Buster! The best defense is a good offense, or so I've read.
wimps.
That was cool.
Ooh. Oh, shut up, you.
Эстель-то смогла приготовить. Постилка.
I'm gonna do it! Yeah! Dragon
Strength, wilderness blade.
Paint shot!
Sharpness. Pierce cluster. Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
Thank goodness! You're okay.
Hey, you decided to come along. And hey, why are you bringing along more
She kind of followed us here.
I've come to see ya, Yuri.
Well, you certainly have got guts, though that...
I've got more guts than a fish on the beach.
I know. If you didn't, you wouldn't have marched into that old geezer's mansion all by yourself.
You mean Rago's pallet?
Is our ship gonna be okay?
Let's get out of here quickly!
Не так-то просто.
Ghosts are behind that, I'd wager.
You gotta be kidding me.
The ship's evil spirits are surely at the bottom of the ship.
Don't make up stories like that.
No way, that's...
We'll just have to look for another way out.
Right on.
Ну, все в норме, все в сборе.
Rita, are you okay?
What do you mean? Of course I'm okay. That's why I'm gonna get out of here right now.
Aw, but we worked so hard to get here. We should take our time and soak in the atmosphere.
We can't take our time here. I have the important mission of investigating the air situation. It's not like there's any other reason I'd want to leave here.
A strange face on the other side of the mirror.
No, it can't be.
I feel kind of sorry for her. Come on, let's finish what we came to do. For Rita's sake.
Yes, that might be best.
Leave it to me! Lightning wave! Powerful hopper!
Strength, here comes a new blade. Sharpness!
Lightning wave!
Brilliant!
Powerful hopper!
A cornered cat becomes a lion.
Вышли наружу.
Let's work together. Moonlight Havoc! Oh, power the castle! That was a breeze! A new skill under my belt!
Точно, у нас же там куча навыков есть.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Это, наверное, каюта капитана. 4000, каюта капитана. Ну, я что не все посмотрел. Ну, и кинотеатр, а?
Year 232 of Asul, 13th day of Blue Air.
The Asul period and the month of Blue Air are from a time before the Empire.
So, over 1,000 years ago. That long?
Adrift 5 and 40 days. Food and water used. I cannot give in, though. I must see the clear ciel crystal safely to Jormungand. This crystal holds the power to banish the monsters, and with it the town may. I have stored the clear ciel crystal in my red chest. A gift from my dear Yuefan. It won't be much longer until I am in her arms again. But he wasn't able to return to his town. He passed away here.
Come on, Estelle. It was more than 1,000 years ago.
So this ship's been wandering the open seas for an...
I've never heard of a town called Jormungand. If this record is really that old, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What about that clear seal?
I've never heard of it.
The power to banish monsters.
I wonder if it's something similar to a barrier.
Do you think it might be here somewhere?
Let me see if I can find it.
Блин, там же четко написано.
See how much better it is when we're all together?
It's times like these that give you a sense for how important cooperation really is.
Yeah, I guess. The runt said something smart for once.
Not that we've done anything all that cooperative yet.
That's all right. Just being together makes this place less frightening.
I wonder if it's really that simple. Ah! It's a four-legged hell beast!
Ah!
Oops, my bad. Must have just been the pooch's shadow.
Oh, you are so dead! I'm gonna kill you and leave you haunting the ship!
Странная дверка. О, пиратская шляпа. Ну, распати у нас пират. Пускай у нее будет пиратская шляпа.
He's clutching something. It must have been very important.
You think it's the clear seal?
Well, it matches up with what was written in that diary.
Hey, old man, you go get it.
No thank you. What is it with kids today always blurting things out like that?
Still a scaredy cat at your age, old man?
How are you any different, Patty? Aren't you a little old to be arguing with a child?
Here you go.
Judith, darling, you've got nerves of steel.
Do you think it might be cursed?
Hey, this thing's stuck.
Mons!
Huh?
Фига себе.
It appears to have the opposite effect.
What are you talking about?
It's drawing the monsters to us.
Here they come!
И у нас босс-файт. Сейчас он какой-то печальный. Выглядит печально.
Can you imagine?
Все от 1000.
Sitting captain for a ghost ship?
He doesn't seem like the other monsters.
May you rest in peace.
Take this!
нашел. А, так ты еще колдовать умеешь. Ну, разошелся прям.
Then what was that?
These are the threads that weave our future.
Ты еще живой? Взял и ушел.
Come on, it's not like we have to settle the score with that monster, do we?
Jeez, poor Raven's getting too old for this.
Should we give it back to him?
I think that's what he wants!
I want to deliver the clear seal crystal to Jormgen for him.
You what?
Would it be possible to add that to the jobs being done by the
We can't, Estelle. As a rule, tiny guilds like ours don't take on a new job until they complete the one they're working on.
Completing each job to the letter is the way new guilds have to build their reputation.
Is the guild going to be sent running here and there by another one of...
Hey, you don't have to talk to her like that, you know.
Rita, wait. Judith, I am sorry, but I want to help him deliver this. To the one who was...
I don't think anyone waits for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I'd get sick of waiting after that long myself.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I'll find them.
Rita.
You all have your hands full looking for Pharaoh and escorting Estelle, right? I'm free to do what I like.
Well, I'll come along too, then.
I don't mind going either.
Hold it! You guys have your jobs to take care of.
You know you're gonna end up sticking with us anyway. So I don't see any problem with us helping you out a little on the side.
Thank you.
How I envy the
You've got such good friends. You must be so happy, Reed.
I'm not happy at all.
Really?
Huh?
Notice something?
Looks like there's smoke outside.
Чё, уже пожар начался? А, это сигнал.
That might be Tokunaga's smoke signal. I wonder if the Ceres blast...
Let's get back and check it out.
Come to mention it, we won't be able to get back the way we came.
We'll just have to see if we can't find a better...
It looks like the case holding the clear CL crystal just won't open. I wish we could make sure it's actually in there, considering the sort of place we found it in.
Couldn't you just bust it open with your magic?
No, I can't.
Right. If we damaged the contents, we wouldn't be able to make the delivery.
No, I mean I already tried blowing it up. This little box is tougher than it looks.
I'm at a loss for words.
Forget it, Estelle. There's not much you can say to that.
Anyway, I suppose it makes sense to put something so important in an unbreakable box.
Huh? Wasn't this locked earlier?
I guess we can go back through here.
The curse was broken, huh?
Don't be ridiculous!
Yes, ma'am.
Так, а я хочу там... Блин, там же лестница была.
Don't get sloppy.
That's what happens when I get serious. I'm not done yet.
Фига, ворон сразу 3 навыка и получил. Офигеть. Священный символ. Изредка восстанавливает 3% от максимальных очков жизни. Ну, если честно, не очень такой себе. Арина, ну я как бы взял этот и сундук. Теперь осталось ключ найти. На каком-нибудь еще одном корабле-призраке.
What was that skeleton monster? It wasn't the sort of thing we regularly encounter.
It could be a creature possessed by spirits that wanders the Atherum.
That can't possibly be it. It's too unscientific.
Do you sense anything amiss, Repeat?
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Looks like we need Yuri to interpret for us. Hey, Yuri! Hold on. There's no need to investigate this right now, is there?
Should we have finished it off when we had the chance?
Шалфей. Давай, полезай еще выше. Все выше и выше и выше. 10 тысяч монет. Супер. Высоты нет, я не боюсь.
If we could just jump down from here, we'd reach the ship in here.
Где ты ее только достала?
I thought something like this might happen, so I brought this from inside the ship.
I think I'm gonna gag.
All right, let's go back to the ship. Oh!
Good grief.
If the Ceres Blastie has been fixed, that means we can say sayonara to this hellhole.
Hasta la vista. Ну, еще одна отсылочка. С каким именно призраком? Я со скелетом сражался. Блин. Ну и зеркало только какой-то скелет вылез. Я с ним дрался буквально несколько минут назад. Может, ты про этого призрака говоришь? Так, стоп, я что, круг сделал? Спускаемся сюда. Ну, я только что с ним дрался. А, вот лестница, блин, не по глазам. Вот же дед, видать, все схвачен, раз она вторую лестницу прихватила. Ладно, скажем сайонара этому кораблю-призраку и пойдем дальше.
The Sarah's Blastia has been fixed.
So it seems.
Whew! Thank goodness.
Of all the... Why do I always get... If it was anybody other than me, you guys would have been left behind.
Sorry about that. We'll never do it.
I wonder what caused the Sarah's Blastia to break down.
It just started working again. I don't have the slightest clue.
You really think there's a curse, then?
Perhaps the captain wanted to pass the clear Ciel crystal on to someone and reached out to us.
No way! Dead people can't want to do...
Doors get stuck, the Sarah's Blastia stops working. Sounds like a...
The world's a big place. There are many things we humans don't understand.
I said it can't happen, so it just can't!
И Кэрол досталось.
What are you hitting me for? So, how do you like it?
Well, the boss here's seen better days.
What's the matter?
We don't know why it broke down, but either way, it's barely holding together. If we keep using this old piece of junk Blastia, we're guaranteed a shipwreck in the middle of the sea.
Wow, so she's sensible when it comes to ships.
What? She is? What are you all looking at? Fine, fine. As soon as we get to port, I'm getting you a new one. You don't have a problem with that, do you? Seriously, this is a crazy deal.
Hey, are we going to Nordopolica or not? Let's get this thing out of here.
Right. I'm looking forward to finally getting there as well.
Ой, нам снова дали управлять. Но ей же нужно как-то выпустить пар. Вот она ничего лучше не находит. Блин, а прикольно, мне нравится плавать. Есть что-нибудь еще интересное, да? Упс, здесь огонь. Да, мне даже нельзя. О, прикольно. О, ну-ка. Что вот это такое? О, офигеть. 4. Вот это нам предметов перевалило. Я там помню, мне показалось, или какая-то булава была. Да, смотрел. Руку не дает, да, зайти? Ну да, она его частенько дубасила. Да, много еще чего не открыто. Я сейчас говорю, просто надо ей было пару опустить. Поэтому и шлепнула по голове. Опять что такое? Туда попасть можно? Прикольно. Ага. Там вроде явно что-то есть. Бля. Подхода-то нету. Да, что-то там есть уже. Оп, стоять. Ракушка. Все. Ладно, поехали дальше. А, тут тоже тоже. Ну чё? Так, что там за здание? Ух ты, руины. Жалко, не пускают. Может, потом дадут. Стоит звезда. Ну, вот, значит, ее, наверное, один раз прошел. Наверное, я тебе точно не скажу, что это значит. Я еще сам игру не прошел. Еще. Критис. 39-й левел.
Okay, okay.
Does he hide his love by being cold?
Это еще за броненосец.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one.
Get ready for anything.
Королячный. Эрдос.
Wonderful.
Слушай, я тебе не скажу, это было чуть ли не 2 года назад. Поэтому я тебе не скажу, на каком уровне я бился с финальным боссом. Но на высоком уровне это точно. Ух ты, а там цветы. Надо к кораблю вернуться. Слушай, Арина, из игры я не помню. Это было давно. Блин, жалко, что на картах не помечаются всякие руины и все такое. В Vesperia тоже высокий уровень был. Чё, вообще никогда? Вообще никуда не пускают. Обидно.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Вопрос, ты как 40-го, блин, живущий победец.
Yes, take a nice long nap. Oh, I feel so powerful.
Ну да, есть 1000 лет. Все, 2 предмета, блин. Обидно.
Ooh, I can't wait to fight this one. We must be cautious. Affliction. This puts us at an advantage. Affliction.
Take this!
Luna Bang! Can I get some help?
All right, I'm on it. All right, who's next? Out of my way!
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
This power will make me stronger.
А, там не пускают. Там тоже какие-то развалины. Там вообще замок какой-то стоит. Блин.
So there's Nordopolica.
Yep, otherwise known as the Colosseum City.
Once popular among the nobility as a place for pitting criminals against each other, Nordopolica is currently run by the guild Palestrale and has become a city of entertainment.
Yeah, Palestrale's just as big a guild as the Don's Altosk, and...
My... How...
So, a party in the streets every day, huh? This is gonna be great!
Parties, fireworks, and skewers are a match made in heaven.
Hey, I'll have one of those skewers too.
Since when are you on vacation?
Oh yeah, right. A minion's work is never done.
You're the Don's messenger, so don't be rude to Bellius.
Young man, you are looking at a veritable paragon of...
Traveling in a group sounds like loads of fun.
It's just a lot of noise.
We've arrived safely, thanks to you. Once I've unloaded my cargo, the Vesperia belongs to you.
Thanks! We'll take good care of her.
So, are the sands of Kogor still a long way from here?
They lie far to the west of Nordopolica.
Aren't there some big mountains on the way there?
That would make going by foot a problem. Wonder if we could get there by boat.
I don't think that's possible. Not many people go to the desert. I doubt there would be a place to moor a boat.
Are you seriously going through with this? I told you, the desert is really dangerous. I can't just let you go to a place like that all by your... I mean...
Heading into port, me hearties.
Это поплачу хотел.
Good work. Thanks.
No, thank you. You're a huge...
Right, mutual back scratching and all that.
Oh, Madam President, it's...
Excavating more ruins? I'm always impressed that the guild boss himself supervises the
the excavation of
Who's that?
That's Regay, the head of Ruins Gate.
Ruins Gate? That sounds...
They're the guild that's helping the Imperial mages excavate ruins.
Oh, that's why I've heard of them.
Ну, как видишь, по сюжету я до пустыни еще не добрался.
Well, I have friends who are...
He seems like a nice person.
Hey, you were talking earlier about a guild that's selling hoplum.
You mean Leviathan's Claw?
Do you think they might be getting their Blastia under the table from those ruin guys?
Ruins Gate is completely innocent.
How can you be so sure?
They're upstanding, serious, diligent. That's what they're known for.
Well, I'm off. Take good care of the Vesperia. I'll arrange for exchange of the Ceres Blastia and for transport of Tokunaga.
Sure.
Good luck, brave Vesperia.
Thanks! Mages selling Blastia on the black market? That is...
Rita.
Huh?
All right, I guess I'll be going.
Going?
I've got lots of stuff to do.
You mean treasure hunting?
Aye. Thanks for all the help.
It was nothing. Thanks for piloting our ship, by the way.
It's been real fun. Be careful out there.
You too.
Да, буду делать.
Well, I got some work to do myself.
Oh
Может,
yeah, your
даже
letter.
два
It's for
стрима
Bellius, right?
проведу.
Yep.
Hey, why don't we all go?
Good idea. She probably knows something about Pharaoh. We'll just tag along with you and say hi to Bellius.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. Of course.
What? Is something wrong?
Huh? Nah, it's nothing.
Where can we find Bellius?
The Colosseum, probably, since Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale.
Just what sort of person is this Bellius exactly?
Well, that's just it. I've heard the name often enough, but I've never met the person.
Carol, do you know?
I've only lived in Dawngrest, so I don't really know the guilds in Nordopolica.
The last thing we need is another Dawn on our hands.
You can say that again. One Don is plenty.
I can hardly wait to meet Bellius now.
Джудит опять свалила под шумок. Лежит себе беззаботно. Про монстра кто-то говорит. $500 монет. Офигеть, с каждым разом все дороже и дороже. Ну-ка, что мы можем скрафтить? Буревестник можем скрафтить. Стоп, у меня же есть опустошение. Так, это рыцарский шлем. А, всего один, да? Жалко. Не хватает ингредиентов. Ну, ладно, придется покупать. Надо, наверное, от всего остального избавляться, а то я уже, блин, путаюсь, что есть, а что нет. Офигеть, одного оружия только на 37 000. Береги пускай останутся. Ну, игры с открытым миром практически всем нравятся. Так, ладный меч. Ну, не спорю, мало, но фанаты много каких игр переводят. И плюсом вот началось то, что начали уже многие издатели аниме-игры переводить на русский. Это радует. Ну все, перебарахлились по полной. На геймпаде. Ну, ты не видишь, что и кнопки, и крестовину и показывает. Кнопки A и B. На геймпаде я играю. Я сейчас практически во все игры играю на геймпаде. Потому что это, мне кажется, гораздо удобнее.
Lord Bellius's private room is ahead. I cannot allow you to go any further.
But we've come to see Bellius.
What? Who?
We're a guild. Brave Vesperia.
I haven't heard of you. Do you have a...
Huh?
Unfortunately, my lord only meets with individuals.
How about a messenger from Don Whitehorse?
The Don? Oh, my apologies. My name is Nance.
Ну, я еще
I'm
немножко
the acting
поиграю.
representative for the Duce. I will gladly deliver any message you have for the...
Sorry, but the Don's orders were to give this letter directly to...
Is that so? Unfortunately, Bellius only receives guests on the night of a new moon. If you could perhaps come on the next new...
The next new moon?
Why only on the night of a new moon?
I guess that's just how she does things. People can be weird.
The moon just turned full, so the new moon is still a while away.
So should we come back?
We don't really have a choice if she's not here.
Sorry for the trouble. I'll let her know that a messenger from the Don...
Great, thanks.
So why don't we see what we can find out about the desert?
And about Pharaoh, too.
I'd like to get some information about the air crane myself.
We shouldn't have trouble getting information about all of that in...
You mind if old Raven goes ahead to the inn? I should send off a progress report to the Don.
Sure.
All right, let's get going too.
Oh, okay.
Hey, isn't that Patty? What's she doing?
It looks like she's shopping. Give me one of these and one of these.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a second, dear.
Those clothes are... I'm sorry, but are you... It's just that there's been a... People say there's a girl dressed like Ifrid who claims to be his granddaughter.
Huh? Granddaughter?
I knew it. Your total comes to 400 and... Could I ask you to stop coming?
Is that because I'm Ifrid's granddaughter?
Well, you see, I don't really mind myself.
Huh? What? Wait.
Darling, you just said it hurt our reputation if the granddaughter of an outlaw...
Well, yeah, she's the granddaughter of a guy who violated the guild's morals and...
Well...
Cut the crap.
What?
Do you honestly think a child is responsible for that? What exactly did she do that was wrong?
It's okay, Yuri. No need to get angry. This kind of stuff happens all the
Да
time.
нет, это ненормально.
What is up with you? He was saying all of that for your sake.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm leaving town soon enough. Farewell.
Hey, wait up! I swear.
Patty is Ifrid's granddaughter?
She never mentioned that before. I wonder if it's true.
I don't know. Who knows? But even so, is Ifrid's reputation really that bad?
After the Black Hope massacre, he lost the trust of every guild. And now most guild members utterly despise him.
Ah, okay.
Yuri, are you sure it's okay to let her go?
This is Patty we're talking about. She's a strong girl.
Right. Anyway, if we don't get back soon, the old man might get sick of waiting and start some mischief again.
That's true.
Is Patty all right? She's tough. She'll pop back up soon enough.
Do you think Patty's really Ifreed's granddaughter?
Even if she is, that treatment is inexcusable. Patty has done nothing wrong.
Regardless of the guild's trust, it's not unusual that Patty would bear the brunt of the anger. Ifreed isn't around to take it after all.
But that's still no excuse to blame Patty.
True.
Patty, you mustn't get used to all of this.
А, так мы ворона должны найти. Еще вопрос, где здесь этот трактир? Что, не в Колизее получается? А, это повар. Сэндвич кебаб. Там закрыто тут. И куда он делся, блин? Где тут вообще трактир-то? Неплохо так вот получает. Блин, да куда ворон там мог запропаститься, а? Блин, ну по-любому, где-то что-то я не вижу, а? Ладно, хватит на сегодня. Ворона завтра поищем. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Тыкайте пальцы вверх, если вам понравилось. Ставьте комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Увидимся с вами завтра. Пораньше, чем обычно, так как выходные. И всем удачи.